Hey, Mike with DDD Millionaire here. And do you ever feel like maybe you or your sales team are just yes men and kind of cave into anything that the prospect wants or demands when you're marketing your pest control or other services? Well, today's video, I want to talk about a couple concepts of why you don't want to be a pushover and be a yes man and how that can really damage and affect your business. So, again, one thing that sometimes new sales reps or people that are struggling they face is they feel like they need to give in to every demand that their prospect wants. So, for example, let's say the prospects ask a question about your pest control service, and they're like, hey, is this gonna kill all the spiders in my home, or is this gonna clean up the issue in my garage, or is this gonna do XYZ thing? And every statement that the prospect says, you agree with. You're like, yep, we can do that. Yep, we can take care of that. Yeah, that service is included. Yep, we can have this happen for you. And again, what happens is people don't really respect that. They like people that tell it like it is and they actually show some backbone, and it's like people will gain more trust from you if you're like, well, it's going to take care of this issue, but you're still going to need to do XYZ service on top of that if you want the best results, or it can help with this problem, but you might want to do this to get a better result. Something to that effect, where you tell it like it is. You're not over promising your results of your products or all these extra services, because that can really build a lot of distrust if you don't deliver on your end with your company. So again, that can set improper expectations as well for that customer. And especially if you're marketing door to door, you're talking with neighbors, probably people that have a close relationship, they know each other. So for example, if you tell them you can do all these different things, that customer might refer you to their neighbor, their friend, or talk to them about that before you reach that house. And now that neighbor's expecting you to bend over backwards and do all these extra features and do all these different things before you even get there. So you're setting yourself up for not as good of a profit. You're maybe going to have to bend over backwards again for this next sale, and you're hurting your profits. Another area you don't really want to bend over backwards and be a yes man and be a pushover is when you're offering additional services. So again, if you're trying to do just anything you possibly can to make the sale, it can really hurt you in the long run, even if you do make that sale. So again, one of the strategies is to offer a discount for a specific number of people for a limited time as you're marketing your pest control door to door, and that's great and that works. However, if you continue to offer discounts, additional services just to make that sale, that person is going to expect that from the future. And again, it's one thing if you want to do that with a long-term existing customer that's been buying you for a long time, they have that relationship with your business. Sure, give them a discount, offer them something extra to keep them happy, something like that. Totally great. But at the same time, if they're a brand new customer and you're offering all these additional services, all these discounts, they're going to come to expect that. And again, they can tell their friends, they can tell other people in the neighborhood. Now as you approach other homes, they're going to feel like they need to get that discount as well. So you're really going to be cutting into your commissions if you're offering all these extra additional services for free. And again, you're over promising of what the company probably can deliver. And again, if you're doing this and you're not setting the right expectations and you're just caving into everything and being a yes man, again, if your company doesn't deliver, it's going to look bad. And again, it's just because you're promising too much, you're offering too much right away. And again, it can turn your customers into cancellations. So if you deal with long-term contracts, different things like that, long-term sales agreements, again, if your customer doesn't feel like you've met all the things that you said you were going to, because you're just bending over backwards and being a yes man to everything and agreeing with everything that they say, that can lead to cancellations as well. So, again, if your company doesn't deliver because you offered and promised the world, and then again, you don't deliver, you fall short in a couple areas, they can feel like, oh, well, I want my money back now, or I should cancel, or I shouldn't be charged for this service because you said you do this, and this, and you missed this one thing, so I shouldn't have to pay for anything. So again, it can really hurt your business in the long term. So again, tell things like it is, under promise, over deliver is the best way to do it. And don't over promise and under deliver, because that can lead to unsatisfied customers, a negative word of mouth going around, and again, it can hurt your business and your commissions in the long run as well. So again, don't be a yes man, don't just back down, don't be a pushover with everything and agree just to let your prospect hear what they want to hear. Stand firm, be friendly, but tell them the right way and how things work so you can get better results and make more sales in your business. So again, hopefully you guys got value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share.